Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have two knives to share with you guys and gals today. One is under 30, the other one's under 25. I figured this is a perfect time to share because I just looked and they have a coupon code. First is the Sitivien ST151. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its brown micarta-iness. These do come in black, brown, or green micarta, and you can get the JG10. It is a nice looking knife. And if you haven't seen this before and you're like, what in the world is that? This is a wave feature. It's not called the wave on this knife, but that's what I'm calling it because I don't know what else. Look at it. It looks like a wave. And this will automatically deploy when you pull it out of your pocket if you want it to. But you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, yeah, look at that. This one's 8.5 inches overall, 8.48. It's 3.7 inches for your blade length. It's 4.65 ounces. So it's got a little bit of weight, a little bit of heft to it. Your blade stock is 138 thousandths. Behind the edge, 17 thousandths. And check this finish out. It is very nice. Very, very nice. Nice satin finish. It's tall, flat grind. And then you do have just like maybe a sharpening's worth before you get to the plunge grind there. And just going all the way down. Look at that. Very nice on the finish. You have a big lanyard hole. It is not reversible. You do have a deep carry pocket clip, a couple mushrooms growing in the shade. It is in and out of the pocket like a glove. No problem at all. And check this out. You ready? Are you ready? It is drop shutty. I haven't done anything to it. I just opened it and measured it. And wow, look at this. The action is smooth. This is like what you would pay some serious big bucks for. And you can also open it like this with your thumb by that wave feature. I'm calling it that because I don't know what else to call it. You can also use that to pinch it open, but I love this modified sheep's foot blade. Look at that. I mean, just ogle it. Just use your ocular nerves. You guys have come up with so many words. It's been fun. It's been kind of an inside joke. It has been hilarious. You guys are so awesome. I love the interaction you all have. The different ways you could say, just look at it without saying, just look at it. Now, do we have any jimping going on? Oh, yeah, we do. We have some jimping. It's not super fast. It's not super slow jimping. And it's not super grippy, but it does have a little bit of grip factor going on. It's relatively light feeling for how large the knife is. Some folks like a larger knife. Some folks like a smaller one. I mean, this one for your blade length, I don't think that's too bad. 3.7 inches for your sharpen length. This is the kind of knife that I would have as an everyday carry in my pocket. I have to say that Sitivien has totally impressed me and when it comes to the budget blades, without a doubt. Like this one right now, there's a clippable coupon and you can get it for $28. It's drop shutty. Let's see. Left and right, I can feel some movement, maybe a 1.5 out of 10. So it probably needs tightened up. Up and down, I don't feel anything. And is it centered? No, it is not. Is it over to the show side? I'm going to check and see if it needs tightened. Give it just a little bit of screw ski. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's gonna. Oh yeah, that fixed it. That fixed the problem. Did it help with the centering? The centering's still just a tad off, but now our blade is tight. What's our lockup like? Lockup's around, I'd say, I don't know, 35, 40%. So 35, 40%. It has good lockup, good action. The ergos, ooh yeah, the ergos. You already know the size of my hand. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And this serves as a great ramp for doing some push cuts. Very nice. Okay, this does lock my hand in place very well. I like that. Ooh, yeah. And the hammer grip, very comfortable. How about reverse grip? Very comfortable. If you want to do some opening some bags of mulch or some dirt when you're doing some yard work, yeah, this is nice. For the price. Ooh, that's a nice one. It's nice for the price. And if I didn't mention it before, this is D2 tool steel. Now, let's check out the one that has 14C28N, baby. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is the Sitivien ST145. Now, would you look at that? Just look at it. And that right there, that is some big gems. Good donk, good donk, good donk, good donk. Back by popular demand. All right, you ready to see this? Wait a minute. Hold on. Do we have? No, it does not have a deep carry reversible clip, and I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta slow down. This is black G10. It's relatively smooth. There's not really any palpable texture. You could get this in black or JG10, but you can get Sitivien's green or their brown micarta in this bad boy. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Ooh, boy. Look at that. That is wicked. Now, I like the looks of that blade. It is different. I'm all about something different. If you're a knife connoisseur or a collector and you like these, Sitiviens are such a good knife to collect because you're not going to break the bank. And this one, 14C 28N, baby. Look at that. We have a really nice blue pivot collar. That's very nice. Very, very nice. You're sitting on top of the G10. A little less room in there for your pocket to go in and out. You do have a couple mushrooms growing in the shade. And if you don't know what I mean when I say that, I mean, we don't have flat screws. It looks like a couple mushrooms growing in the shade. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? Now, the action on this one, just the same. For such a small blade, it is drop shutty. You talk about good. Oh, by the way, this one at the time of this video is like 23 bucks and change. I mean, seriously? Are you serial right now? Now, one thing I noticed, let me bring this one back. This one, you could do the push and you could do the pull. You can do the push and you could do the pull. But the one thing that this one needs, it needs a little more jimping. Put some jimping. Hey, Sitivien, if you want to get some major points, put jimping that grabs your finger so you don't get any slip-offs. That way you can do a push or a pull. Now this one here, this one I recommend doing the push button because it is slick. It doesn't have any jimping. So doing this right here, my finger's just sliding across it. But just pushing, it comes flying out. So that's definitely how I would recommend using this one. And as far as your finish, really nice looking finish. You have two directions on your satin grind. Looks so nice. Plunge grind kind of disappears down into the heel and then going all the way down, giving you one little more look. See, you have T6s for your body screws. And then back here, you have a really nice back spacer with a little bit of going all the way around, give you some grip. And as far as grip, this one is kind of hot spotty. This clip is sticking out. That point right there definitely digs into my hand. Yeah, I would definitely call that a hot spot, holding it like this. Now, holding it in a classic hammer grip, I don't feel it. And then the reverse grip is super comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable way to hold it. So if you're going to be opening bags of mulch or slicing open some things in the garden, then I think that right there would probably be my preferred method for this knife, just because that pocket clip is pronounced. And if you look right there, you can see it sticking out. So that's something to consider. But for the price, and just if you want a slicer, this isn't something you're going to be doing heavy duty work with. You know, look at that. Open up packages, have this set, you know, I have to open up some mail. And sometimes I'll get comments. People are like, well, this knife or that knife. One thing you have to consider that a lot of us are knife enthusiasts. We like collecting new knives, new knife blade shapes. We like them not necessarily because we're going to be taking them to work every day, but it's a different knife. It's some pocket jewelry. Yes, that's true. And it's also something to be flickable. And the action on this is so smooth. It's so snappy. It's definitely not going to be a light switcher because my finger slips off of there, but the push button is very nice. And then your lockup on this bad boy is way up there. It's probably around 60 to 70% on your lockup. And how's our centering? The centering's pretty good, almost completely centered. It's right there in the sweet spot. This one right here is 7.86 inches overall. It has a 3.43 inch blade. Your blade stock thickness, now check this out. It's thin, 96 thousandths of an inch, and it's 17 thousandths behind the edge. So it's not too bad for your geometry. So overall, this is a pretty fun knife. I like it. It's different. I'm all about seeing something different. This is the Sitivien ST145, and this bad boy is the Sitivien ST151. Now, I hope you enjoyed checking these out. I'll have links in the description of this video and in the comment section pinned at the top. If you want to go check them out, get some more information, decide if this is something you're even interested in. I want to know what you think about them. Let me know. Do you like either one of them? Or if you don't, let me know what you had for breakfast. Me and Mrs. Beez always read the comments, and we love hearing what you have to say. So go check this video out. You're going to enjoy that. And until we see you again at the live stream every Friday night, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.